600 brake horsepower and your right foot. That is it. It is just absolute. Wow.
What's up guys, welcome back to Real Talks. A bit echoey here, there may be cars in the background, but today is an exciting video. So behind me you can see this absolute beast. So just to tell you a bit about the car, it is an Evo 6 Tommy Mac edition. That's not where it ends. So under the bonnet we've got 600 brake horsepower. Now to put things into perspective, my GTR was a little bit less than that. It was a heavier car and that was absolutely rapid. That was one of the fastest cars I've driven. I can tell you now, and Johnny behind the camera here who's come out in it, it is the fastest car I've ever been in, he's ever been in. It is unbelievable. So just to talk you through the spec of the car, obviously I don't know all of it, I've got printout, which was 570 brake horsepower. So now it's running closer to 600, which is just, honestly, I can't tell you how quick it is. So just to tell you a little bit about the car, because I've not got the owner here to tell me so just about the parts. The engine block is a 4G63. I have no idea what that means. Obviously it's fully forged engines, pistons, water pumps, oil pumps, you name it, absolutely everything. So I'm reading off this list here because there's so much. So, you know, Cosworth head gasket, balance shaft eliminator kit, crank main bearings, fuel pumps, Grady twin plane hyper clutch, which to be fair is actually not that bad, upgraded turbo. The list goes on and on and on and on. There is so much stuff. Johnny, how quick was this car?
I'm speechless, mate. It's nothing I've felt in the past.
It's absolutely amazing. Unreal. So we thought we'd do a bit of a review on it, you know, what my thoughts are. And I can tell you now, it's absolutely epic. It feels like an absolute go-kart. Just before we do get started, something very special about this car, I'm going to tell you how you can potentially get your hands on it. So this car that we're looking now, which I'm going to be taking out for a drive, is going to be available with Redline Competitions on their website. So for those who haven't heard of them, I'm sure you probably have, sorry, very established. They've been running for over 2 years now, and they specialise in cars like this and classic cars. Enough of me talking. If you are new to the channel, my name's Christian. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give me a follow on Instagram as well. But let's jump straight into the video and let's take this bad boy out for a drive.
So I'm probably gonna have to shout here because the car is very, very loud. But yes, the clutch ain't too bad. This car is just ridiculous. I've let it warm up. I've had a bit of a go before. It's just wow. I can't even say anything. Like, did you just see the way that my body just jogged there? That surely has got to be some kind of indication to how quick this thing is. Wow. When it comes on boost, it's so aggressive. Now, I've driven an Evo before. It wasn't to this power. It was running about 400 brake horsepower, and that felt absolutely amazing. It was quick. It was, you know, nimble. That's what Evos are all about. This is a small little car at the end of the day. Bear in mind, you know, when they first came out, they were still doing 0 to 60 times in 4 and a bit seconds, which is crazy. And that was with 280 odd brake horsepower. To think this has got double that is just absolutely bonkers. It is just so fast, I can't tell you. But that is what an Evo is all about. All these old Japanese cars, they're going so much up in value now, but the Evo has always been that car. It's been a bit of an underdog, but the Evo 6 is just one of those excellently engineered cars, and still today, even a car in its standard form would hold its ground. They're so... The only way I can describe it is it is like a big go-kart. Now, my GTR felt raw. This feels equally as raw, but even more nimble. It's really, really hard to explain. It's so responsive. Bloody quick. Oh my God. I'll just wait for this to clear up a bit. I'm not breaking any speeds, limits or anything like that. I'm currently doing 30 miles an hour, but just a little... It's absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. There's a bit of a straight here now. We'll give it some beans. I have never driven a car this quick. Oh my God, it's fast! I absolutely love it. Oh, it's just you put your foot down. There's nothing. You feel it building up. As soon as it hits about 4.5 RPM, it just lights up and flies. Oh wow! Oh wow! I want one. And you guys can win this car. Imagine winning this car. A future classic. Absolute. Well, it is a classic, to be fair. It's ridiculous. So just to show you here, okay, so we'll leave a bit of time. So, put my foot down, flat. 5,000 RPM. There we go. And she's on boost. Oh my God! I'm getting all hot! Woo! Woo! Guys, this is absolutely brutal. But like me, I'm hesitant to put my foot down because it really is. It's so powerful. It is just unbelievable. Down a bit. There's not much for me to say. This is a supercar killer car. It really is. And would I have one of these over a supercar? Absolutely. You know, you're thinking you're absolutely mad. No, it's how leery it is. It's what you get from these old cars that new cars just don't give you. Like even the cars I've had, you know, they're great cars, but you know, it's so dramatic, if that makes sense. You've got the absolute glorious soundtrack from that screamer pipe, for one. As soon as it comes on boost, it comes on hard. You've got the smell of petrol, that kind of that old interior smell, all of that together with such a responsive car through a manual transmission. You just can't get that. You can't get that. It is just you, 600 brake horsepower, and your right foot. That is it. It is just absolute. Wow. And it rev match. The way that when you rev match it, I mean, don't do it automatically for you, but wow. Oh wow. Absolutely love this thing. You know, but it is very, very fast. Before you know it, you're doing the speed limit. You know, so obviously I don't want to be driving like an absolute maniac. The only thing is it is very, very loud. So you just driving along at 10 miles an hour, people think that someone's absolutely booting it. This is the fastest car I have been in. Absolutely, the way that it picks up is unbelievable. It is so good, such a good car, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've not had much time with it today, but hope obviously from what I've put out, you can kind of see and experience a little bit of what it's like being in a 600 brake horsepower Evo, because I tell you, it's absolutely epic. Look, if we just drop down a gear, drop down another intro, there's so much stuff that's done to this car, and you can just see from the engine bay shots. I don't know exactly what it is. I was reading the list, but I was too excited to say it all. All I can say is this car's had an absolute fortune on, no expense spares, and it is just immaculate inside and out. It really is a nice car, and it just drives so well. I'm so impressed with it. Probably couldn't daily it, it's a bit rough, but my oh my, epic car, epic experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and if you want your car featured on the channel, make sure you hit me up on my email and then we can get something arranged. But thank you guys for watching, see you next time.